Do I even want to know what I missed? I was reading a little bit. I probably should not click that link, huh? At least not right now. I'll watch it later. Because Bob Ross? Don't know why Bob Ross is a thing on Twitch. I guess I don't actually know either, but I would... No, don't. Don't click it. Bob Ross is perfect for Twitch. Now that's not really an answer. You don't know why Bob Ross is a thing on Twitch. I guess I don't either, but Bob Ross is Twitch incarnate. I don't know. And I bet the licensing was not that expensive. I think that's why it started. And then making it a regular thing was because of the popularity. And Addykins, I bet you don't need permission to post a link. That's my guess. You don't need permission. Any regular, 15 plus hours, can post links. You're good. You're good. Also, Addykins, can someone get Addykins a Discord invite? Addykins, you haven't joined us on Discord yet, have you? I don't believe. Am I mistaken? Oh, if someone could get Addykins a Discord invite, that would be fantastic. Addykins, do you know Discord yet? Up and coming chat program, chat app, text, voice, etc. All right, Samuel.
Off to Caldwin's Bridge, sir. We'll get our sleep later.
Yes, I am ready to go find Sokolov, the royal physician. Thank you, Rummy.
Board when you're ready.
But yeah, if you're a regular in the channel with at least 15 hours, 1-5, you can post links anytime. You won't need permission. Right on. Pretty cool, right? Royal Physician. You've been asked to abduct Anton Sokolov, the royal physician and head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Your new allies want to obtain from Sokolov the name of the Lord Regent's mistress, mysterious ally, one of his most powerful noble supporters. Sokolov lives in a large apartment somewhere atop Caldwin's Bridge.
What do you think, Corvo? Caldwin's Bridge. You've been in the city for years, but you lived in Dunwall Tower with the late Empress, so maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight. Something to look out for. See all them lights on the water? That's right, we'll be spotted for sure. You're gonna have to shut off their power before I can pick you up. Now, about bringing Sokolov back alive. He's smart. Maybe even smarter than Piero. Got the whole of Dunwall under his thumb with all that natural philosophy business. New technology, potions and the like. Seems dangerous to me. But what do I know? Here we are. I'll meet you at the arches under Sokolov's place when you're ready, Corvo. Assuming, of course, you've taken care of those floodlights.
Check the actual tasks. No tasks for the moment. Okay. Deactivate the checkpoint spotlights so Samuel can move the boat closer. Move the boat closer to Sokolov's home. Find and enter Sokolov's home. Not a beer of fans.
Nice.
Well, not everyone can like fans.
give him a severely deadly beating, is what.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Severely deadly beating.
Severely deadly beating.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the region, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic.
I might be out of sight of that other guy, I'm not sure.
Until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens.
Okay, never mind.
Pedestrian movement is allowed
Well, that
along
didn't work.
Baldwin's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Really?
Eyes sharp. It's all out to each other. Spot.
Why was that not a bigger disaster? Seemed like a pretty big disaster getting spotted there. Awful quiet. Awful quiet. I know I lost health, but seems like that should have just completely fallen apart.
I'll find you, you hagfish.
You hagfish. You hagfish.
I know you're somewhere around here.
Probably seems pointless to put him in a dumpster now, but
Got a prowler on.
Stupid goddamn Dublin son of
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the region, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwin's Bridge during this period.
I think you should be able to get an effect out of throwing a body at someone. I mean, it should actually do something, like knock them down or something.
I'll find you.
It should do something.
Won't stay hidden for long.
Woodsman, a wild woods has appeared. Look out! How are you doing tonight? For rent.
Citizens and
For
visitors
rent.
to our
Nice.
city,
I
by
have
order of
detected
the
a signal
region,
embedded in
Hey,
the static.
Woodsman, thank you for the follow.
active.
Welcome
No
aboard.
foot traffic is allowed across Caldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens.
Gotta be some. I
No
don't really
pedestrian
remember, but there's
movement
gotta be
is
some way
allowed
up and
along
over, of
Caldwin's
course.
Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
At sunrise. Middle road, middle road. Leaning pacifist. Not perfect pacifism. There's no way I'm going to. I've already killed a few people. But low chaos. Let's just say low chaos. It's only my second playthrough. I played it 2 years ago. Played the game once 2 years ago. I haven't played since. And I'm pretty rusty. I'm finally getting back into... I'm getting comfortable again with the mechanics. Trying not to kill things, but shit happens, and I'm not opposed to killing things. Can't really, yeah, know that. I don't have an actual door I can go through, do I? I don't know why I'm so blind here right now. Maybe there's a side door. Yeah, side door. Side door. Halt! Authorized personnel only. You're going through your mostly flesh and steel run currently. Flesh and steel. You're killing everything? With a blade? Is that what's going on? Or what is flesh and steel? In this case. You need to find a total ghost speedrun. I would check that out. I have not watched any Dishonored speedruns. I know they exist. I love speedrunners. My first big experience with Twitch, which is now years ago, was watching San Andreas speedrunners. I do love speedruns. And one of the first, I think it was my first sub on Twitch, the Mexican runner. Even though he's not doing speedruns mostly these days, he's doing NES Mania. Warehouse key.
Citizens and visitors
I do love speedruns.
By order of the regent, the curfew is
Hold it.
now
Galvani resin.
No foot traffic is allowed
Blueprint.
across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period.
You got stuck there for a while. Shiva's trying to find the door.
Morning at sunrise.
We need power to open the gate. I don't remember what that does. I mean, I don't know why we're gonna roll a cart, but we need power to open the gate. An achievement where you can only purchase Blink and nothing else. Wow. Wow, wow. That's pretty intense. Can I blink with this thing? No. Will it blow up if I drop with it? I don't remember. No, good. $140? I don't know that game. Addykins, I don't think I know that at all. Ow! Oh, it's an... This close! It's an electric track. That's awesome. So good. Electric track. Very close to dying there. I turn it off? Or is it still hot? Oh, it's a back and forth. Okay, okay. I'm gonna jump in and ride across. Get in. Got Failtastica, thank you. I'd prefer to try and trial and error and remember my way through some of this. Appreciate it though. Yeah, I did not remember getting in. Still. Just think.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the
Could have seen me fry myself to a crisp like bacon.
No foot
You wouldn't want to
traffic is
warn me
allowed
off of
across
that, would you?
Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Tomorrow morning. It's all good. It's all good.
Message coming in.
Oh, that sounds good.
Patching it through.
Chronic, what's up? Hypnotic Chronic, thank you for the host, man. Cheers. You believe we're still going? Smoke weed every day. Welcome. Mostly timing based. matches hazards with the beat of the music. Very basic in the sense that you have the option to jump and move left or right. So what about the Necro Dancers? Anyone played Necro Dancer? Another one of the streamers that drew me to Twitch. And the reason I ever played a Dark Souls game, well, I had tried and not gotten into it, but Milt RIVD is a Dark Souls, hardcore Dark Souls, no death player. He plays, you'd call it Iron Man, he calls it hardcore. At any rate, he does no death playthroughs of Dark Souls 1. And for a while, he got into Necro Dancer, and I saw part of that. Woodsman, is that so much hype you have no words, or so little hype you have no words? Anyways, Necro Dancer looked pretty cool. I have not played it though. There's not a number to describe how high the hype is. Cool.
Beneath the stone walks, and I building a structure.
That makes more sense. Wait, I missed the rune. I missed the rune. No!
Citizens
Thank you.
and
No.
visitors to our city. By order of the region, the curfew
No!
is now
Stop.
active. No foot
Stop.
traffic is allowed across Caldwin
Where did I miss a rune?
until curfew is lifted. Attention all
Oh.
citizens. No pedestrian
blocked from the other
movement is
side.
allowed along Caldwin's Bridge during this period.
Blocked from the other
Curfew
side.
will end tomorrow morning
What a shame.
at sunrise.
That you can't just solve the problem like that. We know you're here. There's an alley right around the corner. That window goes around. Okay. I'm glad to know that. Just a heads up though, Woodsman. I would much prefer if you ask before giving tips. I do appreciate that. I do want to know. I'll take it. I'm gonna go there. But just as a general rule of thumb, much appreciated if you ask first. In this case, I've played the game before, so I will take tips in almost every case. But there are lots of situations, lots of games where I wouldn't want tips, so just keep that in mind. No, you're all good. You're all good. But it totally depends on the game. Go for it. Go for it, Eddykins. What am I looking for? You mentioned the alley and the window that goes around, but what? That window feels. That particular window seems like the same room, yeah. But what am I actually looking for? Something down here, maybe.
By order of the region, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed
Shit.
across Caldwin Bridge.
Stop!
until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement.
Save. Use the save command. Save it, please. With the save command, if you put something after the save command, it'll go to a text file in my Dropbox. I'll have it for later. Damn. So, different alley? Maybe a different alley. Different alley around the corner. So that clearly didn't work the way I expected. We had an open gate. Didn't see a second window. It's not the end of the world. I don't need it right now. The chain I stood by. All good. You don't need to be done. We're on the same page. If I just wanted to make sure you understood, because I have not made it clear in the past months how I want to handle tips. We've had some awkward moments where I don't want spoilers, but I do want tips, and it gets a little confusing. So what I've decided on is just having people ask. That's it. That's it. Keeps it simple. There was a chain, and I missed it, huh? There was a chain, and I didn't see it. Didn't see a chain. Didn't see a chain. Can't climb the pipe, though, right? I missed the chain. I hear the chain. There's the chain. Sweet. Thank you, thank you. Ah! Brilliant jump. I love it. Far reach, huh? Stop. No, stop. Okay. Can I teleport back to the chain? I'm not sure you can. I wasn't even in stealth. I'm not sure you can teleport onto a chain. Maybe, maybe not. I don't actually know. Oh, for frack's sake. Can I not find any quiet spot to get out of the water? Have to die to the fishies.
Send visitors to our city. By order of the region, the curfew is now active.
Crap, you're not crazy. No, mugshot, you're not crazy. It actually is. So close, Eddie. So close. It is. They are dropping. That's true. But, oh, fuck me. Really? They're dropping that badly now? It's 10 o'clock. Frame drops didn't start till 10 o'clock. Alright, here's the reality of it. They may get really bad then. Make it really bad. It's a weird time for them to be starting. Usually it starts to clear up about now. The stream is usually dead hours before now. But this is bizarre. The frame drop's only starting now. So I'm inclined to push through it. But what it means is things might be messy for a little while. If frames are dropping now, things might be messy for a little while. I would hope not for too long. But the frames are really dropping right now. We just dropped 2,000 frames in the past couple minutes. So either I break and wait a few and see what happens, or we just push through it and I realize a lot of people are going to have buffering and the stream's going to lag out and you'll be behind. It should get better soon, though.
Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
We know this. We know this. We know this, mugshot. This is not a surprise. Nor is a mystery. Is it a mystery? Yeah, it should. It should clear up, but the problem is, it may not clear up for a little while. I don't know why it's just now gotten bad. Because the problem has been starting 5 hours prior to this recently. 3 hours prior, and then it's gotten worse, and it's been starting about 5 hours earlier. But it's pretty bad right now. Let me take a break. I know we just took a break. I realize this. But it's kind of choking. Since stream is choking right now, let me take a break. Yes, another break. This one is for frames. It's okay, Chronic. I break for frames. Let me take 5. Let's see if it gets better. We'll just play it by ear. On the off chance that things completely fall apart and the stream just cuts, hang out for a little bit. I was just starting to commit to this being a 24-hour stream. The frames are dropping. I don't know if I will get to. Have fun. Catch you next time, I guess, Woodman. Okay. Breaking for 5 to 10. Hopefully, the frames stop dropping.
Citizens and visitors
And
to
we
our
keep
city,
going.
By order of the regent,
This could be a
the curfew is
24-hour
now
stream
active. No
if
foot
the
traffic is
stream
allowed across
doesn't
Aldwin's Bridge
completely
until curfew is
tank.
lifted. Attention all citizens.
No promises.
No pedestrian movement
Since
is allowed
frames
along
are
Aldwin's
now
Bridge
dropping.
during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
But we'll see. We'll see. All right, so extra break. We're going to take an extra break. I will see you all in a few minutes. Cross your fingers, cross your toes. At this point, it's not that late. If the stream dies, we'll still do 12 hours tomorrow. If the stream dies, we'll be back in about 10 hours for a 12-hour stream tomorrow. If the stream holds, this might be 24 hours. Okay, that's what's going on. Take a break to decide. Whatever happens, happens. Thank you, Attikins. That's exactly what's going on. Tinder. I have actually not have not messed around with Tinder at all. Mugshot, so I cannot help. But maybe someone can. All right, let me queue up 10 minutes worth of music, and I may be back sooner than that. See what goes. What will be, will be. See you all in a few minutes. Cheers. You saw my machete, huh? You refreshed to the machete. Very vigorous machete hacking. Yes, I have very little control over Entrobot, as you know, but I have no control over the Devouring Demon. So, oh, of course, the frames don't start dropping until I unpause. They really were stable for the past 4 minutes. I've been watching them. I've been here watching the frames not drop, so of course when I resume the game, the frames drop. But, really? Are you shitting me? You wait until I come back, huh? Just watching some numbers for a minute. Even if things look okay, I'm watching some numbers for a minute. Come on. Don't play that. Since these things have started happening, I dropped my bitrate to about 2500 to 2500 flat, which means the bitrate I'm looking for is in that ballpark, 24 to 3K. In addition to the actual frame count that drops,
by order of the region, the curfew
sometimes I'll see the bitrate drop to 0. I know that the stream is about to choke. Are you just fucking with me or what?
No pedestrian
Gonna get back to playing.
along Caldwell's Bridge during this period.
The frames are still dropping.
Tomorrow morning at
It's weird because about 10, 11 o'clock is when it starts to improve. Didn't get bad until 10 o'clock tonight. This is unheard of in recent days. Anyways, I know things may not be perfect. I'm gonna keep trying to go. We're gonna move on. I've also not been drinking on stream recently, but tonight I've had a few beers. And that's going to continue, just a heads up. Especially if the frames keep dropping. Not fair. I know life isn't fair, but we just pointed out that's not fair. I wish the arrows that indicated you had a good spot to blink to were a different color. If the arrow made the visual indicator clear, I would love that. Like that. See how that is an arrow? It's a bunch of arrows. But how different is that really from not having a bunch of arrows? It's subtle. It's subtle. You can't see it that clearly.
Stupid goddamn.
Yeah! Hey! That was cold. That was just mean.
No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens.
I'm being eaten
No
by fish in the
pedestrian
water.
movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
I'll flush you out. I'll find you.
Like that. You see how it changed to a bunch of arrows? It's so subtle. All they had to do is make it a different color and it would be obvious. Just go from light blue to dark blue.
I know you're here. Coward got away.
Anything. Anything but the exact same color and practically the same indicator.
We'll find him. I know you're here somewhere, scum. I'll
I'll find you, you hagfish.
No!
Feed your
Stop!
horse.
Stop, people, stop. You're irritating, all of you. Please stop. Please stop.
Curse the plague and this blasted curfew. Does anyone...
Well now, Mr. Pratchett. Even a wealthy man like you needs the city watch. Gangs are cutting throats and smashing windows left and right. And the weepers, excuse me, the plague victims are worse. Are you saying the Lord Regent is wrong for imposing curfew?
It won't do you any good to bait me, officer. But don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll profit. A smart man can come out ahead, even in the time of plague.
Sure, like that Sokolov. He's doing fine. Always a lot of exotic items coming and going from his place. Keeps this place running, at least for now.
Yes, yes, if by exotic you mean foul-smelling as a witch's bottom. The royal physician will be fine too, until he crosses the wrong man.
Curious choice of words, because in The Witcher, witches' bottoms tend to smell very nice. At least I imagine that they do. I'm not talking about the hags in the forest. Wait, what? The door was open when I blinked. Door was open. The door was so open. I mean, I'm glad he didn't spot me, but the door was open. Yeah? Someone tell me the door wasn't open when I blinked. The young Prince of Tivia. So immersive. Fourth wall broken. Excerpt from a theater play. Lord Nathan Bale, shaking with outrage. How dare you, sir, clothed in my very home, clothed so in my very home, I should hand you over to the watch. Depraved Tivian. Prince Kalasar, moving closer. That's a harsh welcome for royalty, my lord. Your daughter treated... We've read this. We've read this before.
Told her they were trash.
Who's over? No one! Dear God. Fine. You know what? That's what you get. Good God, Pratchett. Just wanted the key. You just finished this mission, killed 48 hostiles. I don't remember, when I played this 2 years ago, I don't remember how many people I killed. I got a low chaos ending with a great number of deaths. And I'm hoping for a low chaos ending this time, but we'll get what we get. Pratchett's reminder. Remember that the truth is in the paintings. Paintings. The way to the truth starts in the crowded streets. Continue until you see an anchored whaling ship. From there, find the slaughterhouse, and the truth will be revealed to you. Crowded streets, whaling ship, slaughterhouse. Paintings. His safe code is hidden in his paintings. So the safe has money and something else in it? Rune. Money and a rune. Okay. Go for it, woodsman. There are numbers. Is there actually one in this painting or just other paintings? I mean, I figured that's what it meant. I may even have done that before. But not this one, right? Not this painting? Or is there something in this painting? I was thinking it's other paintings. Sounds like he's talking about 3 different paintings. One with, the letter L is actually not pronounceable in Japanese. I mean, it's not that Japanese people can't say the letter L, but it doesn't exist in the language, or at least in old forms. So it means like. Reich means like. It's sort of, I mean, it's a bad joke, but it's also founded in the actual language not having the letter L. In fact, if you want to take it further, you have to think about the lali lule lo. Who are the patriots? The lali lule lo. Because certain phonetics don't exist in Japanese, or is it traditional Japanese, the sound of L is foreign. It's foreign. It doesn't really exist. So the idea that the lali lule lo, it's not even pronounceable. Who are the patriots? It doesn't, you can't say it. They don't exist. There's, anyways. It's often used as a stereotype, and it's often used to make fun of, but that's not how I use it. I'm not trying to make fun of. That's a Kojima icon. The idea is Kojima, Japanese. Kojima, creator of Metal Gear, lali lule lo. Can't actually pronounce an L. So, not incapable, just not in the language. So there you go. Addy has given better descriptions of that. The sound of L is foreign, so often native Japanese speakers in English ends up replacing an L with an R. So do you like it? Do you like it? It's often used to make fun, but again, not how I mean it. Dishonored, what's up, Argo? Tibia. Well, we'll find a safe code or we won't. I'm not terribly worried about it. It's not high on my list of priorities. The stream not falling apart is high on my list of priorities. So, that one I can't even control. I'll be happy if we can play the game. Safe or no safe. It's one of your top 5. The depth. Jerusalem. Wait, what?
Rivers change course over
Hi,
many
outsider.
lifetimes,
Oh, hi.
and eventually all bridges tumble down. 1,000 years ago, there was another city on this spot. The people carved the bones of whales into runes and inscribed them with my mark. Children still find them washed up in the river mud. Anton Sokolov has made a great study of my runes, but he's not special like you are. He wasn't chosen, and he doesn't wear my mark, so he can't unlock their secrets. Sokolov believes there are specific words and acts that can compel me to appear before him. He searches old temples in Pendicia and ruined sub-basements in the flooded district. He performs disgusting rituals beneath the old abbey. But if he really wants to meet me, he could start by being a bit more interesting.
The Outsider reminds me so much of an old Star Wars Galaxies guildmate of mine. Went by the name Aston. I think it was Aston Lightbringer. I'm trying to remember what he used as a surname, but
What the?
shit. That didn't work. Did I just... Hey, can I... Fine. You know what? Wrong place, wrong time. I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time. It has been for a while. Yes, Addykins. The reason is not because... Not exactly. I disabled it. Yes. Chose to. Sort of. I had a hard drive crash. I'm not sure if you missed that, but I had a hard drive crash. I installed a new hard drive. I didn't buy a very nice hard drive or a solid state drive. I put in a crappy hard drive. And for some reason, I've been having, and I can't quite blame this on the hard drive, I've been having CPU spikes that have caused some weird frame skips. Not frame drops, frame skips being different. So I killed a few processes, I killed my antivirus, I killed a few things. What? I see on the ground. Oh well. That was one of the first things. It was using about 5 to 7% CPU at times. I just wanted the overhead back because I didn't want frame skips, and I haven't had time to sort it out what was causing them. So I'd like to bring the caption bot back at some point. But I am uncomfortable with bringing him back now until I sort that. Okay. You know what's up, Addykins? We've now got Entrobot in the Discord chat too. Very creepy. Entrobot even sings and plays music in the Discord chat. Super creepy. Journal entry part 1. 19th day, month of seeds. What will I do? She left and took her things. Back to her family. As if that will help. The plague will get us all. 3rd day, month of nets. I've been offered work on one of the whaling boats. I'll be leaving this place at last. Later, I will find a place on Tivia to the north. The winters are cold there. No rats, no plague. 28th day, month of nets. Last day of the month. My fortunes have turned. I found something. Shiny, shiny, and old. Looks like whalebone. It's supposed to be lucky. The outsider walks among us. The outsider walks among us. Journal entry part 3. I could turn it on anytime. The problem is my CPU idles while streaming. Idles at about 50 to 70, which is cool. When it gets to 80, it's in the ballpark of spiking. And if it spikes from 80 into the 90s, there's going to be frame skips. That's why I don't want the extra 7% used by the captions right now. Month of rain, 18th day, month of rain. My cousin came, but we fought over it. When I came into the room, he was holding it. I screamed at him and we fought. Now I am filled with remorse. Is that the corpse we saw? 26th day, month of rain. He's still sitting in the corner, across from the candles. He was a thief. 2nd day, month of wind. Wonder how he knew about it. Coming to dinner was a trick. Maybe he told others. 7th day, month of wind. Barricades in the halls outside. It is safe now. 11th day, month of wind. The watch came, taking people away. Neighbors. Someone in the building has the rat plague. Gone now. Promises to protect me. Each night. Promises. Read those out of order. We read part 1, part 3, here's part 2. Journal entry part 2, 6th day, month of rain. My cousin Emil is coming soon, bringing a bird to roast. Tasty. I'm going to see if any of the shops are still open. Maybe I can buy apples, some potatoes. 10th day, month of rain. Put my whalebone carving on a shelf. I could not see it from some parts of the room, so I made a little pedestal for it. It looks nice in the candlelight. 15th day, month of rain. Sometimes I dream about it. The dreams, it makes sounds like the wind or a broken window. Some nights, the wind sounds like a voice. I was supposed to go to the docks to ship out, but I remembered too late. It was days ago. Seriously? Lamia, I missed your comment until you followed it up. R doesn't... Really? There's not much R? There's no R in German? I blame the beer. I'm having a very hard time processing that now. Really? Really, really, really? You're not just messing with me. I just feel like I should know that already. I should have noticed it. Nobody. Shh. Nobody. You would throw everyone in the water. That is one way to go. Argo, am I trying ghost or no kill? Not quite. Definitely not ghost. Definitely not ghost. No kill, I have killed people, so I'm not going for no kill. But I'm leaning towards pacifism here. Just not perfect pacifism. Mostly a leaning pacifist, but I'll take what I can get kind of playthrough. You're at the party with bedtime, possession. You're trying to pick, or you've got all of those? Possession 2 and dark vision 2. Cards, scoreboard. Jack beat Quilty. Like a boss. No, the stream died, and I almost rage quit. I almost rage quit, Eddie. I'm not sure I'm going back to it. I will finish it off stream, is very likely, and upload it to YouTube. But I got very close. How far in? Maybe someone can say. Past. What was I past? After the spider boss. How about that? After the spider boss. I don't know how far that is, though, really. Blue album. How far in are you? About 9 inches. Hey, Blue. I stepped out too far. Wanted to look at was my goal up there. Fair question, but I think it was electricity from one of these things. Okay, yeah, electricity. God. Pylon, thank you. Arc pylon. It was an arc pylon. Ouch. Ouch. Damn, 3 in a row. Smoked. I did. Let me actually, I wasn't sure. Did a whisper in chat, but I did get it before. I did. Thank you. The pro. The right looks more clear. I wouldn't say pro, but yes, maybe. Okay. Go left. Always left, right is wrong. Yeah. No. Hey now. Okay. Progress. Shh. Progress. Making progress. Swag baller, what's up? Blue, are you alright? That was awesome. I've only been fried by these things 5 times in the past 5 minutes. So again, I really wish the prompts when you had a valid spot, instead of just turning into little arrows, I wish they had some color. A little bit of color to help. Is that valid? It is. What was that? Argo 5 times in, you're still finding new ways. It is an excellent game with a lot of possibilities.
Stupid goddamn. Oh no.
I could have blinked, but I figured I had time to move. Crappy. No, shh, don't take out his legs. Stop. Stop, you clowns.
It's going to be bad.
Did I just jump levels and somehow dodge him? Wow. What an unexpected evasion. I took the jump upgrade. You start by being able to jump like this. It's the lamest jump. You really can't do anything. And then you get this jump as an upgrade, and it's almost too powerful.
Keep skulking around. Next time we slip you got over. I know you're here somewhere. Stop. Quiet. I know you're here.
Okay, that really hurt. What am I standing on? Nothing I want to be.
Heard something. Where is he?
Stop.
I know something's up. Oh, I'll find you. Right, keep your eyes open. I'll feed your heart to the hounds. Guard,
Shit!
to me.
Not again. What a fucking clown. Okay, we're screwed.
Firing.
Quick. No, don't fire. Stop. Cease. Desist. Stop. Stop now. Stop, please. Stop now. No! There we go. Ow. Dead. Crap. You have met your demise. Again! Went all the way back before. No, we got a checkpoint of some sort. Some sort.
I'll find you.
You'll find us.
I hear you, bastard. Where are you?
You know what? Let's not hide the body. Let's just go.
Stupid goddamn.
You want me to go up and check the whale up? What for?
The lights are working perfect.
Well, there's nothing to do.
I like climbing the pillars.
Just leave the oil tanks be, or they'll break. Why they always gotta put me with you?
Just don't.
We should get our story straight.
You got somebody about.
I see somebody.
Yeah, that was too quick. Really? You guys aren't that smart. I don't buy it. Overseers, music note. Yesterday, an overseer passed in the street near me, playing the strange music from the Abbey. Beneath his mask, I could not see his face as he turned the crank on his music box, but I could hear his voice muttering verses from the sacred texts. Fear overcame me because it's forbidden to carry bone charms and similar such items for luck. The overseers are completely unforgiving in this matter. Gripping mine in my pocket, feeling its warmth, I walked with my head down. I was heading towards the royal physician's home. That shaggy Sokolov. Something odd occurred. I could swear the charm in my hand reacted to the overseer's music, growing cold. Some inner vibration seemed to go still. I found a book that is perhaps related to this, and will study it so that I might understand. Ancient music. Excerpt from a longer work. Throughout the natural world, there are ripples that we can barely perceive with our senses. Ancient music permeating everything is a fundamental structural rule. Through it, you can work wonders without violating the natural world or begging favors from unfriendly spirits. Throughout my studies, I have found a 17-note scale derived from this phenomenon. And with the right equipment, these notes allow for astonishing effects. Not the least of these is the ability to calm the turbulence originating in the void. We attribute the outsider. Power of music.
Indeed, I believe so.
Hey, what was that? I know I heard something.
I think that's the first bottle I've thrown in the game.
Probably just
But you, yeah, I guess I just forgot that you do have to disable them. You can't blink through them. It's not a teleport. It's a movement. It's a very quick movement, not a teleport. Yes, that was great. Murder everyone at the party. Or not.
I just love watching them turn and turn.
Yep.
What, them wheels? Yes. Around and around. Like the cycle of life. Such a wondrous symbol of the progress we've made in industry and inventions.
If you say so, sir.
And remember, guardsmen, we must make sure they keep turning. It would look very bad on the record. Very bad indeed. Should the factory shut down in your watch. Yes, sir.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Never doubt it.
Murder time. Everyone at the party, though, that just sounds awful. Want everyone at the party.
Stupid gut.
Doesn't look like it's off. What did we just turn off? Another spotlight? jellied eels. I still haven't taken possession. How many runes do I even have? To be able to get something good. I have 5. Cool. Faster movement speed, agility. Would be very practical. Bend time, possession, been recommended. Vitality would be helpful too. Not when I fall, but... With agility, what else do we have? Get some vitality. Health is increased.
You have to find the natural velocity. Obviously, it's because the ones over the city
If you can't blink onto a chain, remember that chain though. Maybe we use it to come back down. Maybe it's just a way to go up, but...
The screams are evidence we have done our job.
Care for you very much.
Really? Fuck. Yeah, that's just awesome.
Get behind him. Flank it. Clear the line. Guards, to me. Impossible.
No, I'll find
Got you now. Got you now. Flank it.
when I find you, it's gonna be bad.
Stand clear. I'll be here hard to now. Flank it.
Yay! Died anyways. Awesome. I didn't want to get into a run, but couldn't help myself. Okay. Sokolov. That, I think, is too low to slide under, but let's try. Yeah. Or can you teleport through it? Where's their one revenge? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
Just to stop your wondering. These are pigs. Pigs for Sokolov's experiments.
And pigs mean nothing to me. Understand?
Right. I mean, why worry about a couple of disgusting, smelly pigs, you know? All pigs get slaughtered. Later. Better if I would...
Dies.
Right?
Did you hear what those guys were saying?
safe with no combo?
Get it. We're gonna die. Madman Sokol can do something terrible to us. We have to get out. Shh, they'll hear you.
I have a plan. I'm happy to hear it. Otherwise, you're just drawing attention to us.
Keep skulking around.
I plan on it. You lose your upgrades. Yes. Thank you. Totally. Totally spaced.
Keep skulking around.
Probably rats. To everything.
Really? Oh, what a nice touch. Hattykins, heading out for now. Sweet. Have a great night. See you later. Thanks for hanging out, Eddie. It was really good to see you again. Okay, we're in. We're in. What? Oh, it was off and I turned it on? Really? That's a hell of a way to kill a guard. Do I get... Okay. Oh well. It happened. That happened.
Ricardos claims he memorized the litany on the White Cliff in a night. Is it possible? No.
Up is where I'm trying to go, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Does that count as what? I don't see a mission goal right now. I don't see a target. Duck Sokolov, find Sokolov. If I remember right, he's up at the top. I don't see anybody, but I think he's up above me right now. Like where that rune was, I think he's where. That might be him. That might be him.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Never doubt.
How do I get over there? Steer. There's a door. That through there. Shit. No! Come on. Shh. Shit. Oh, oil processing. We stop and read a book. We've read that, fortunately. Don't have to stop and read a book or worry about it. You know. We somehow achieved stealth again after that. Not sure we deserve that. It'd just be a guard, but that is Sokolov. I think that is Sokolov.
I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential according to the latest celestial alignment. As for test subject 312,
After the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow. Awake, I see. How are you feeling?
Much worse. Do I have the plague? Please, sir. I don't want to die.
Hush now, no one...
Lieutenant Niles' report. As requested, this is a sample of the black market elixir we believe to be coming from one of the abandoned distilleries. No doubt it's inferior to your formula, or even to Piero's remedy. People are desperate. You have not been able to identify the additional ingredients. Perhaps you'll have better luck. One thing of note, some of the men of the Watch claim, when pressed, to have purchased and used this stuff from time to time. Cheaper than either of the popular brands. None of them report any illness or complications, so while it may not protect from the plague as well, it doesn't seem harmful. Lieutenant Christopher Niles, 2nd Dispensary Detail, Dunwall, City Watch.
You're much improved, number 3. The formula I administered to you is working exactly as it should. I cannot let you go yet, because I have not finished with my study. But tomorrow will make all the difference.
Hello.
Thank you, whoever you are. He kept me in a cage, like an animal. The pain is horrible right now. So I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm feeling better.
Sounds like a plan. You hide in a corner. Leave when you're feeling better. Just don't make me responsible for you.
Sokolov here. Excellent progress today. Test subject 312 is declining rapidly. As I theorized, formulas 12 and 17, administered in combination, greatly accelerated the progression of the disease. Interestingly, the respiratory mucosa have erupted and raised pustules, grayish in color, which burst, causing hemorrhaging and pain. I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which, in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential, according to the latest celestial. As for test subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow.
We heard him recording that. Interesting. So we need to get to Samuel, who's not that far away. Since we disabled the spotlight, Samuel was able to move in much more close. Tell you what, let's put him down. Deal with this guy real quick. Make sure he doesn't go over the edge and alert his buddies.
Spread out. There's been word of a ruckus. No details yet.
We got a prowler on
All these
The
rats.
royal physician himself. You made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
Okay. Damn, 4 kills. 1 civilian killed. Who was the civilian? What civilian got killed? Still low chaos. Current total, low chaos. 2 bodies found. 3 runes, none of the bone charms. I'm doing terrible with the bone charms. You're very evil. Everyone dead? At the party? Did you get everyone? God, I am not finding anything when it comes to secrets. I mean, I'm finding runes enough to get by, but bone charms, missing them all. Paintings, didn't find any. Money, hardly found any. Oh well. So very soon they will be. You rewired a huge wall of light.
They
Nice.
set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
No, I have never woken up in dog poop. Or worse.
Well done, Corvo. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
Sleep sounds good. I'd like to wind down first and say goodnight to Emily. How about that? And who knows? Maybe there's someone taking a bath. I started checking at the beginning of the game. Sad. Royal physician Anton Sokolov has been captured. Intimate knowledge of the Lord Regent's support network is sure to be a boon to the Loyalists. If Sokolov can be convinced to cooperate. Just checking in with everyone. How's everyone feeling? We keep going? Coming up on about 10 hours for the stream. Frames are probably stable. I don't want to jinx it, but I'll go ahead and talk about it now. we're clear of the worst period of the day when I have troubles. So there's a decent chance that this stream will just keep going if I keep going. Shall we keep going, or shall I break for 8 or 9 hours? That's on the table now.
Stunning acts of destruction, I expect. Normally,
thank you,
I'm
Worm
a
Tongue.
natural philosopher, but today, consider me
How am
a
I?
humble craftsman here to
Good.
serve.
I'm good. I see the potential for getting tired, but, you know, I always get tired when I do long streams. If I do a 24-hour stream, I'm going to be really tired for a good 6 hours of it. I'll be yawning and yawning and yawning and then come out of it. But it's good to know you're still there, Kim and Chronic. Oh, I'm not about to check out. Unless everybody just wants a break. Those people are getting really tired all around. Critical Mass, you got Evie's, wow, Aegis outfit. You know, Kim, it's not a guarantee. You know what I'd vote for? You vote for break for a while, get some sleep, come back. I actually, I might not have guessed correctly. Might not. Been a while, though. A lot of us are out of shape. I know, when I was doing 24 hours every week, a lot of you were trying to come with me. So I mean it when I say we're all out of shape, right? How many of us have done 24 hours recently? Oh, stress on me. Well, either way, I've got Sunday and Monday off. Moving at a good pace now. Not like we're near the end or anything, but got Sokolov. You made it through 20, but not quite the 24. One of these days. One of these days. But I approach... Oh, there you go. I approach the tired time. Doesn't mean I have to check out, but I will be getting tired over the next few hours, especially with the added beer. Hey, aliens, did you make it through a whole one? You just woke up, Chronic. You'll be here for a while unless the porcelain god demands more tribute. Damn, Chronic, you've been sick for a while. You had a stomach bug for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Boot stealth. Yes, please. Boot stealth. Reduced footstep sounds. Mm-hmm. I maybe almost broke, but I want that.
Attention citizens. This evening, the streets adjacent to Pendleton Manor will be closed for a private ceremony following the tragic loss of 2 of our city's best and brightest, the Lords Custis and
Not
Morgan
yet,
Pendleton.
Perihelions. I don't have TV service myself. I have an antenna I can hook up so I can watch network TV.
For respect during this time of mourning.
And on Sunday, I'll either be going to see Super Bowl with a buddy or I'll be hanging out here, checking it out. But I have not seen any commercials yet.
Be aware that looting of evacuated
Well, there's definitely no one in the tub right now. The door's open and everything.
Summarily punished by officers of the watch. Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights of others in these trying times and preserving the timeless beauty of our fair city.
Yeah, I'll either keep drinking beer throughout the night or switch to coffee. But long stream demands something. You gotta drink something. Hot chocolate, coffee, beer. You can't just drink water. Well, you can, and I think I used to. I imagine my first few 24-hour streams, I was pretty much on a water and candy diet. I haven't done it in a while, but my very first few 24-hour streams, I had payday bars, right? Bags, like I would get a large bag of mini payday bars, and I would just eat them all night long. Sugar and salt. Salty sweet. So good. So good. You remember the bags of paydays. They were, I love paydays.
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear.
Well, he didn't even cover her with a blanket. No wonder she couldn't fall asleep.
Happier when you're
She
here.
doesn't even have a
Though I know you
pillow.
have important things to do.
Damn it, Callista.
Out there in the city.
Took her forever to fall asleep. Give her a pillow. Give her a blanket. That's cold. Emily, I'm sorry your caretaker is being a dunce.
Please leave a candle for me. It gets dark in here and I can't see my mother. I just want a candle. Where is Corvo?
5 gold bars. Nice. A golden cat.
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it all, even if she chooses not to employ it. She'd rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plate. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rack. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
She still has bad dreams, though it's understandable given all she's been through. Sometimes she calls out your name. Sometimes she cries for her mother.
I think we read this. Yep. Like 4 times. Corvo, this matter with my brothers hasn't been pleasant at all, so I don't wish to discuss it further. However, I really must thank you. I've heard that you found some other means of neutralizing them without taking their lives. Ingenious! Wherever they are, even if they are miserable, they're alive at least, so perhaps someday I will see them again. Lord Trevor Pendleton. Nice. I am quite sure I killed his brothers last time. That was new for me. Time to rest. At least for Corvo. I like that. The Devouring Demon says, the world can be amazing when you are slightly strange. Strange is good.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping.
So were you.
I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
Well, you can stay here whenever you want, Emily. I'm gonna go check out.
Callista will come
Never
get me
mind.
when she's done with her bath.
What's
Thanks,
that?
Corvo.
What's
it makes
that?
me feel better.
Huh. Eddie. Really? Eddie. Emily's rendering of Corvo. Corvo, this is a drawing I made of you without your scary mask. We really look like Snape? Smiling Snape. So, Lydia and Callista look a little bit alike, but Callista... they are not. All right.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes. Okay. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the
Okay,
lock.
you don't have to explain. I was coming to do the same thing. Who you watch in the bathtub is none of my concern. I'd rather you didn't spy on people. It'd be awful hypocritical to say that and then spy on her, so...
I realize, well, everything you're thinking I already realize. I'm a natural philosopher, but that doesn't mean I'm not a gentleman. Or I try to be one.
Do or do not. There is no try. Here's where I fail to be a gentleman. Oh, hi, Callista.
Oh.
Thing is, Callista doesn't really mind.
Can't you see I'm about to bathe?
About to? Like some company.
Corvo, under other circumstances, I assure you I might welcome your advances. But rats, plague, and tyranny have a way of killing the mood.
of the Watch.
Understandable.
Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting
she doesn't
the
really
property
mind.
and rights of others in these trying times, and preserving the timeless beauty of our fair city.
Are you sure? Last chance.
I can't believe this. When I took this job, they told me I'd work with good men.
Well, we can't give Piero shit. I'll leave you now.
Thank you for being a gentleman. Now, if you'll excuse me,
How rude. Did you say that in your head with the Full House Michelle voice? I know you did. Ow, lewd.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
Royal Physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
Bah, I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was
4K.
innocent in the death.
4K.
And the former spy
I've got like 400
Lord Regent,
right now.
as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying the city, the heart of the Empire.
What am I
You're
opening?
mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague. I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
It's time to put him to the question.
I don't even... excuse me, I don't even know what that affected. Already read Whelping and Training Hounds. So the schedule link that Kim just posted, heads up on the schedule. Already tried to play Unity, Assassin's Creed Unity. I liked it. If you're new here, I really liked Unity. Fortunately, I lost my save game after a 14-hour stream. Changed my Uplay name to Entropic J from what it was before, and even though I had cloud saves off, it overwrote my local files and nuked my save games. I have off-site backups, but they don't run till the middle of the night. So having done a 14-hour stream, I lost everything. And we're starting over next week. We're going to start from scratch. Unity again next week. So that will be the bulk of the week. Depending on what happens with this stream and tomorrow and the DLC, we might need to finish this on Tuesday. Otherwise, we'll be finishing... we'll be restarting Unity. I'm looking forward to it. Unity was great. Syndicate was fun. But I think I like the combat in Unity better. Got to use polearms. My god, polearms in an Assassin's Creed game. Had this kind of slow, almost choreographed combat I really liked. I'm looking forward to Unity next week.
You're part of this rabble.
The week after that
I know you
is
have your
Metal
reasons.
Gear, and the week after that is Witcher.
All we need is
So we're going to be doing Metal Gear. It looks like Metal Gear Solid 4. By the way, here's the poll for that.
To tell you, you will have
Yeah,
to
let's do
force
it.
the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Metal Gear Solid 4. Well, 3's made some progress. 4 has 25 votes. 3 has 16 votes. It does not look like it's going to be 1 or 2. It is probably going to be Metal Gear Solid 4, but there's more than a week to go. More than a week to go till that happens. So there's still time for that to change. 49 votes. I think some of the more active polls we've had, this is great. 49 votes is solid. But I think we've had upwards of 80 votes on some polls. So there is a chance that Metal Gear Solid 3 will still pull ahead. I have played 4 but not finished it. I've watched it a dozen times on United. But I've never played it all the way through, and I've never played it on stream. So we'll be playing that one on normal. If by some chance Metal Gear Solid 3 pulls ahead, it'll be on extreme. Played it on normal before I started streaming. I played it on hard when we played it together on stream. Anyways, just a heads up, if you want to jump in on that poll, there's the link. If you haven't voted already. An old Entropic J. What do you mean, Novo? And everyone has a soft spot for Witcher. The last week of the month is going to be Witcher. It's a sub-only poll right now between Witcher 1, 2, and 3. I've already got a NG Plus Death March going, and it looks like that's what it'll be. Very slim chance that'll change. So it'll probably be Unity next week, MGS4 the week after, and Wild Hunt NG Plus Death March continuing. I'm about level 50. Don't know how far we are through the story, but we'll end up in Hearts of Stone again. Cool stuff coming up. I don't know if there's any open days on the schedule. Did I have anything else in there? I think that's about what's happening the next few weeks. Bribe or a threaten? Where's that poll? Aliens, the Witcher poll is a sub-only poll. It's on Discord in the sub-only channels. What I'd like to do is have a poll for everyone every month and a poll for subs only every month. And this was my first month doing that. The MGS one? Right. The Witcher poll is a sub-only poll. And it's posted in Discord in the sub-only channel right now.
Sorry, Sokolov.
No, not right. Stop! Stop! I will tell you what you need to know. I'm obliged to safeguard Dunwall's greatest intellectual asset. I can only tell you so much. I was not permitted to see her face or hear her full name. She called herself Lady Boyle. You see,
Lady
I
Boyle.
pointed her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked
The
ball in her
Woodsman's
honor
been
this
talking
very
about the
night.
party.
But I will miss that party, it seems.
That party.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate.
Sokolov
Tonight,
is talking about the
time
same
is
party the
perfect.
Woodsman has been
But
killing
the Boyles
people
are
at.
wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
Yes, you will be able to mingle with them once you're on the ground.
Nice.
You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent, and take her out whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. Corvo, if you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
I don't actually recall how many primary missions there are, but this might be the second or the third to last. Not inconceivable that we're actually moving through the story at a good pace. Got the 2 DLC packs afterwards. Knife of Dunwall, never played it. Brigmore Witches, I've never played it.
I swear I never saw her face. Although I can vouch that her hindquarters are the finest in the city. And perhaps the Empire itself.
That's Sokolov's way of saying, that ass! 4-round mag, tiny reticle, and auto reloads. You are definitely... You're a killer! You're a killer, Harry! All to the Spheres, Volume 2. Excerpt from a work of fiction, middle chapters. Mercado was elated, like a boy of 16 on the eve of the Fugue Feast. We are back in Bristol. I'll be named Royal Physician. Or you will be burned for heresy, third prefect. All depends on what we find when we get there. My master's voice was different. If the air of the outer spheres added qualities normally absent. Uncertainty, weakness, fear. I risked another glance at the monolithic structure in the distance. It was a wonder for Arcado, a puzzle for Overseer Bryn, And for me, a towering monument to emptiness, magnificent shrine to madness. I will shortly, maybe now, before we go sailing off to the next mission to the party, I'm going to take a quick break. Believe it or not, it's been another 2 hours. I'm trying to break about every 2 hours. Stretch, check on the dogs, grab a bite. S7 roars back to life from an unforced nap. I'll kiss your boots if you can do it, but to be the man, you've got to beat the man. Woo! That was my quiet one. That was my quiet one. About half volume, half energy. But since this stream is going... Boy, that was weird. 10 o'clock. That was about 2 hours ago. We started having stream drops. Frame drops. And I was surprised that they didn't happen till 10. And surprised that if they didn't happen up to that point that they happened at all. Been hanging in there, though. Been hanging in there. Glad to see everyone's still up. S7, we're going. We're going, man. I'm going to take a little break here. But between beer and coffee and hopefully some good chat, we're just going to go. The core game may have anywhere from 3 to 6 more hours in it, depending. And then the DLC, I don't know how long it is, but I would guess 2 to 3 hours a pack. So we've got 2 pieces of DLC. So the stream, if it holds, if I stay awake, is probably going to go, it may not be a full 24 hours. We'll see how I am at the end of the game and the DLC. But we're at about 10 hours now. My guess would be somewhere between 6 and 10 more hours for the game. Is going to leave us with some extra time if I'm going to make this 24. Anyways, one thing at a time. Woodsman, you're going to kill every guard in the tower. Good luck to Dunwall Tower. You know, I'm glad you mentioned that because I was wondering in my head, how close are we? If the party is followed by the tower, then I have some sense of where we're at. Although I have this weird memory of a sequence that is not the tower. I can't remember what it is, but a bunch of buildings, there's water on the ground. I remember it being kind of tedious for me. Maybe that's the end game. Maybe I'm picturing the end game. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but I do kind of remember where the game ends up. Anyways, break time. Break time. Go stretch your legs. Smoke them if you got them, if that's your thing. I am going to debate beer versus coffee and go stretch and check on my dogs. I will see you all in a few minutes. About 5 minutes. We'll continue. Frames are probably good. Probably won't have more frame drops of any substance for the longer than the stream is gonna go. What do we want to hear? Different, maybe. Go with this. All right. See y'all in a few.